currently finished a lower body workout. It was one of the tougher workouts of the year. I'm not gonna lie to you. But something dawned on me this morning, especially after seeing the Jake Paul fight yesterday. Even though Jake Paul lost, it's how he lost. It's how he kept getting back up, being knocked down 4 times. To be honest, if the refs didn't stop it, he would have kept getting up. I mean, that's a quality all of us can take. That's something that is not really teachable, but it's a lesson we all need to learn. Not being able to accept failure, not giving up, believing in yourself to the point of delusion. He proves it. I don't like him. I don't think he's a great individual boxer, but he came very far. He has a lot of heart, and he has great potential. He's 28 right now. He's managed to surprise all of us, and he keeps all of us guessing. As much hate as we want to throw at him, we need to learn from him, learn the lesson. And I'd like to take that and apply it to all areas of my life. Whether if it's fitness, as you're seeing here, motivation, whether if it's with my art, my other things on the side you guys don't know about. That's something that will help you eventually succeed. Keep setting new goals. Fail, get back up. Fail, get back up. That's what it is. There's something important Joshua said after the fight. The name of the game is getting hit, and you hit the person and you get hit. It's going to happen. That's the point about life. You'll get hit, you'll fall down, you'll reach obstacles, but it's how you respond to them. And how Jake responded to the challenge, he has responded very well. We want to make excuses, we want to say this and that, but many wouldn't be able to do that. Not even having the delusion to say, I'm gonna do this and say it to everybody, but putting in the work to get to that point, to the point Netflix is hosting the fights. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of deals they have going on, but there's a lesson. There's a big lesson. And we need to get the point. We need to stop missing the point behind all the views, the likes, the trolling, the drama. That's the stuff that gets attention. We need to find the important key. That is, the person has heart, the person has belief in themselves, and the person doesn't give up. That is a quality that you want to have on your team. You want to have that with your coworkers if you're a manager. You want to have that with your troop if you're a leader. You want to have that as a personal trainer if you have multiple clients. Because your clients also help you have the testimonials to be able to draw more people in. It's not just being knowledgeable, having the physique and results yourself, but it's being able to do it in other people. But it starts with you. That's a lesson we can take from him. We need to forget about the views, the likes, the followers, the drama, the things to get your attention. And we need to take a piece and apply it to our lives. That's what I love to do. I'm not the type of person to do gossip, talk about people, be jealous of other people's successes, and make excuses to make myself feel better. No. I like to take things from people, whether if I like them or not. If I don't like the person, there's something from them I can still learn. And that's the point. Thinking about how Kobe Bryant died, right, in 2020. How the media is doing everything they can to tarnish his name, to push him down the rankings. He was a top 5 player before he died, to now not being even a top 10 player. And I look at how the players are responding and the people that were inspired by him. They're not really looking at things like stats, like accolades. They're looking at mentality, how he approached the game, how he enabled other people to want to be better. With NBA players, European players, all players of all levels. That's the key. You have someone like LeBron James, the most talented player ever. He doesn't quite get the same respect, even though it has all the accolades. The highest scoring person of all time, over 40,000 points, top 5 in assists, top 10 in rebounds, whatever it could be. I didn't look at the stats lately, but people are looking at your mentality, how you approach the game, the drill, the test. That is something we can learn from Jake Paul. That's something we can learn. And there's only so much attention, likes, views, things that bring in short term can do. We need to take important pieces and apply it to our lives. And this is one of them. The guy was knocked down 4 times. He got back up every single time. That is something you can't really teach. You have to develop it yourself. And it begins with waking up on time, making sure you do your workouts, making sure you eat properly, making sure you set short-term and long-term goals and stick to it. Make sure you speak the things you want to happen in reality and follow through on it despite of how crazy people make you seem. Including family. Let me tell you that. That is something we can take. There's a lesson in everything. You don't need to like a person to learn from them. We don't need to get caught up in the gender wars, the race wars, the religion war, politics war. We need to go down to the foundation. Character. Character. That is what will get you by. That is what will give you the edge. It won't matter how much accolades you have. It won't matter how much views, likes, and recognition. It will only matter if when the time comes to show up, you show up. Last man standing, last woman standing. Even the fight before the Jake Paul one, the lady that was knocked down, the Canadian lady from Quebec, that lady has heart. She should have been knocked out the 8th round, to be honest. But she kept going. And then went 12 rounds, 3 minutes for the first time. That is heart. I've been in the boxing ring before. I know how hard it is. Or 3-minute rounds. I know how hard it is. So I'm not speaking based on no experience. I'm speaking based on experience with sports like boxing, basketball, track, weightlifting. I have experience in this. So I know what it takes to suck, get better, and catch up to the people that thought you will not be at their level. This is something everybody has to learn. In school as well. There was professors recommending I shouldn't be in engineering. And guess what? I have a degree in engineering. In the military, there was officers recommending I shouldn't be one. Guess what? I just got promoted to the highest rank within the junior officer realm. You are the one that determines where you go. Nobody else. People can speak, can do all this nonsense. You put in the work. You do what it takes. You don't give up. You get back up. That is the lesson here. I wasn't really impressed by the defeat by Anthony Joshua, to be honest. I was more impressed at the fact that Jake got up 4 times. That is heart. That is someone I want on my team. That is someone. I don't care about talent. I really don't. I care about someone with grit. Kobe Bryant, grit. Kevin Garnett, grit. Jake Paul has grit. Buster Douglas when he beat Mike Tyson, that's grit. Those are the types you want on your team. Michael Jordan has grit. Anyways, I'm ranting at this point. But like I said, there's a lesson in that fight. We can all take it, use it in our lives, and apply it in our lives. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you next video. God bless.